everyone, it's lovely to see you here again. My name is Zahraa Omar and I'm a full-time LPC LLM student at the University of Law. In my previous video, I gave you an overview of the LPC and LLM. In this video, I will give you some tips and advice on how to prepare for the LPC. So if you're considering applying for the LPC or starting the LPC soon, then this video is for you. To briefly summarize my last video, the content of the LPC isn't necessarily difficult. It's the heavy workload that requires all your time and attention. To retain all the information and materials within such little time is what can make the course so onerous. So for that particular reason, it's extremely crucial to stay organized and well on track. Okay, so the first advice I will give to you guys is to prior to commencing the course is to refresh your knowledge on the basics of contract law and land law. This will be necessary for the core modules as part of stage 1 of the LPC, such as real estate and dispute resolution. As I can imagine, most people would have forgotten the laws and its principles relating to these modules. At least I did. And so it would be really good to kind of refresh your knowledge on these topics. Now, having said that, you wouldn't be required to cite case law, etc. Like I said previously, the LPC isn't really academic like a law degree. So, for instance, you'd be required to know the elements of a legally binding contract and when a contract may be breached. So, for that reason, it would be really beneficial to refresh your memory on these topics. The next thing is regarding your first day of the LPC. On this day, you'll be provided with loads of books and materials as part of your studies. Now, this day is usually induction day. And at this present moment, in light of COVID-19, I don't know if universities will reopen by September. But if they do reopen, then ensure you take a suitcase with you to carry all those materials and books, because like I said, there will be loads and loads of books and materials that you would need to carry. But of course, if universities do not reopen by September for the purpose of this academic year, then your materials will be sent to your chosen address. Right, so the next thing is to keep on top of your workload. The LPC can be quite intense and you can be expected to cover a lot of content in 1 week, and things pick up very quickly. So in order to keep on top of your workload, I would suggest you participate and stay attentive. Treat the LPC like a full-time job. This isn't anything like a law degree. Even the most organized people and the most focused people that I have come across have struggled staying on track during the LPC. Now, make sure you religiously dedicate time each day to prepare for each lesson ahead. If you fail to do this, believe me, you will quickly find yourself falling behind and struggling to keep up to date with the workload. So therefore, you will need to keep up with all your preparatory tasks, with all your workshop tasks, as well as consolidation, because consolidation is also definitely something that may be examinable. This is a word that you will come across very often during the LPC, and it's where after each workshop, you will be independently studying the topic that you covered during the workshop. Now, I suggest after each workshop, having completed the prep tasks, the workshop tasks, as well as consolidation, you draw up notes on areas that you're struggling with. If you don't understand something, don't dwell on it too much trying to figure out by yourself. Ask the tutors. I always tell fellow students, if you're struggling with something, make the most of your tutors because they're there for a reason. And my experience so far with the University of Law has been amazing in this aspect. Like their responses to my emails have been so speedy, and they've always been more than happy to provide support and aid in areas that I've been struggling with. So make the most of your tutors. Don't waste your time on trying to figure something out when the tutors are there to help you. Right, so next thing is to make thorough and accurate notes as you go along each week. This will help you save time when it comes to exam season. Don't leave revision note taking, checklists, flowcharts, etc. to the last minute, because by the time you finish your term, you will only have a couple of weeks to revise for a series of exams which will be scheduled all back to back. So it would be ideal to start, drawing up accurate, comprehensive notes during the exam season. What I suggest you do is, during each workshop, ensure you have, all the notes that you need, you understand everything, and you're confident to move to the next topic. This will definitely help you during exam season to just refresh your knowledge and enhance your knowledge on the areas that you've already covered. Right, so the final thing is, get yourself as many lever arch folders as you can, as many highlighters as you can, sticky tabs, dividers, a calculator, pencils, and a pen. For the sticky tabs, I have been asked many times on Instagram when I posted a picture one day where I purchased my sticky tabs, and these are the ones that I have been using. So I've bought, well, my other half has bought a pile of them, and he purchased them from Amazon. And yeah, this is just one set of highlighters that I have, and they're not enough, so the more the better. The reason why I'm saying that you will need loads and loads of sticky tabs is because for the open book exams, so that you can find your way easily to the topic. Here I have a set of books where I have used the sticky tabs. So let's say, for example, this one, and this is why you would need sticky tabs. And trust me, when you are doing your LPC, you will know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so make sure you purchase those if you haven't yet. Look, lots of highlighting. Make sure you do tab and use the dividers effectively so that you can find your way around easily and don't just use them. So of course the open book exams, which are 4 hours, might make you think you have enough time to navigate through the books, but believe it or not, there's really not enough time. So for me, those 4 hours were still not enough. So that's why it's really crucial that you use the tabs and the dividers effectively so that you can find your way easily. Right, so that brings me to the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it has been useful to you. If it has been useful to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, then you can reach out to me on my Instagram, legally_brunette91. And for a range of useful information, please check out TSL's website. And I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.